Hi Aries, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your love reading or romantic reading for June 25th to the 27th. Today I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot deck and I'm going to pull 8 cards as usual. I'll tell you the significance of the placements as I go. Then I will pull 2 Love Oracle cards and that will be the reading. I've already done a bit of a pre-shuffle. I'll give it a couple more and then I'll cut the deck. All right, so this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 25th to the 27th. All right, let's get the decks. So the first card, Aries, is you. Your energy, beautiful star. The next card is the person you're dealing with, Emperor. The situation between you two, Seven of Cups, the outcome, Five of Cups. How you see them is the Nine of Wands. How they see you is the High Priestess. Your challenge or obstacle is the Knight of Pentacles, and their challenge or obstacle is the Ten of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Two of Wands. All right. So, off the bat, as the underlying energy, I see the Knight of Swords. That's going after what you want. It could represent an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be you. So this energy here is when you're focused and in love and romance, you've set your sights on somebody and you want to go and get them. Okay. Whether this be, I feel like this is you just because the person that you're dealing with got the Emperor card. So because the knights are more youthful than the kings or the queens, and the Emperor is, older still, I feel like you might be this energy because it's more youthful than the Emperor. For the energy for you in this situation, for the 25th to the 27th, you've got the Star card. You might be somebody who's artistically inclined. You might be somebody who's spiritual. Um, somebody who's working towards some kind of wish fulfillment, some long-term goal that you've set your sights on, and you've been sticking to that and trying to follow through and achieve this goal. Also, it could speak to healing, a time of peace and healing, as well as somebody who might be very high profile, because the star card can also speak to fame and, stardom, or someone who is out there in the public eye. The person you're dealing with is the Emperor card. Now, in love and romance, they are very chivalrous, old school. They'll hold the door open, they'll pay the bill. They're very gentlemanly, let's say, in that way. It's like old school kind of romantic courting type of person. And that's nice. But they also, on a lower polarity, they can be somebody who's a little bit controlling and they need to have everything their way. The Emperor is a boss. Okay, they don't need to ask anybody else about their opinions on how to handle things because they're the boss of the bosses. This is the Major Arcana card. It trumps the kings. So this is the Emperor energy that you are dealing with. Somebody very, very powerful, authoritative, or a leader who is in charge of a company or very well established. Just because I see also the Ten of Pentacles in their challenge or obstacle. Now, the situation between you two, there's a Seven of Cups. It's like, oh my goodness, you're dating this person and it could be like all these things are suddenly available to you, all these options, and it's exciting. It's like a kid in a candy store. However way this plays out, okay? For the Seven of Cups, every cup is full of an ideal, treasure, a castle, beauty, spirituality, victory, the dragon. I don't even know what that means. I have to look this up. This is a card that I keep saying, I better go check this later. But, you read it 100 times, you forget it 100 times. Seven of Cups. Here is literally saying building castles in the sky, too much daydreaming, needing more action. In a very practical way, it feels like really knowing you need to know what you want. And so you can make a sustainable choice so that you won't have regrets later on down the road. So you could pick wisely, pick correctly, instead of just being overwhelmed with all the choices. Because there is an element of being overwhelmed by all these cups suddenly appearing in the clouds, glowing with full of treasures and stuff, right? So it's good to know what you want. Be very focused and down to earth when you deal with this Emperor, because you don't want to act like whatever they have and all the razzle dazzle is going to take over your life, and that's the focus. because they would be sensitive to that. All right. So then the outcome here is the Five of Cups. It's showing now cups are emotions. So the Seven of Cups now goes to the outcome of Five of Cups. There's regret here. This is about feeling guilt, feeling regret, having been through some kind of a loss, and not paying attention to the relationship that's still going on with the Two of Cups. So I don't know if this is your energy, Aries, or this is Aries energy too, by the way. Okay, you could be dealing with another Aries as well. So good luck with that. Okay, Five of Cups. It's saying whatever has spilt here, this person is not over it. They're completely fixated on this. This is what's occupying their mind. So, they're not paying attention to the relationship that's still there. Okay. If this is you, Aries, and you're dealing with this person, it's not going to work out well if you are, still trying to heal, let's say, from some past hurt. And no, it's not you because you see them as the Nine of Wands. Okay. So this could be them. Okay, so for some of you, it could be that the person you're dealing with might have been divorced or broken up. They might have children or whatever. And it's one of those cards, it's Five of Cups, where there's like guilt and feeling bad about this newfound relationship, okay? Where you've hurt other people in finding happiness. And so you can't even enjoy it because you're just focused on how it's upset your ex or your children or other people or your social, friends or whatever, like how it's impacted your life, where you can't enjoy the new relationship that you're in. And how you see them would be correct. You see them as the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands. So again, with the Seven of Cups, be careful because they are the wounded warrior energy in terms of how you see them, okay? You see the bandage on their head. They're guarding all their success and what they've like earned and worked for and all that with vigilantly, okay? As if there's like some kind of impending threat any minute, like they're standing guard. Why? Because they've worked really hard. They've been challenged constantly while they're trying to build their empire. And they're like, no, I've worked too hard for this. I'm not going to I've already, taken a hit and I'm not going to let anybody else do any more damage. So this is a card also that comes up when, let's say, you have children again, okay, because they're the emperor, they're older energy. If they have children, it could be where this is a block, okay, to them moving forward. How it's going to impact their kids, whatever relationship, this new relationship that they're in. You might see this as a wall that's up that you can't get past, okay? So this is an energy that you see them in. Now, how they see you is the High Priestess. This beautiful energy to have. For some of you, it could be that you are somebody who works on, some kind of spiritual level, like channeling, tarot, astrology, whatever, or you're just like intuitive and psychic, generally speaking, okay? The High Priestess also can speak to. It's got a cooler, more virginal energy. She's the Empress before the Empress turns into the Empress, basically. The High Priestess is the virginal quality, the oracle, the one who sees beyond the veil, who's a keeper of secrets, somebody who is very intuitive and psychic. Here's this new moon energy is my favorite moon. It's like new beginnings. That's it's very like masculine energy too, I believe, with the new moon in that way. Okay, but I what I like about this card is showing that there, whatever you're asking about, you already know what the answer is. Trust your intuition, listen to your inner voice, and that you'll know, and that's how you'll be guided. So how they see you is they see you as this type of energy, okay? Someone who's spiritual, intuitive, and possibly psychic, deep knowing, and in this kind of very pure kind of energy. The challenge or obstacle for you is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, if this is somebody who's in your life who could be a Virgo, or could be a Taurus, Capricorn, some earth energy, it could be somebody who is younger, okay, because this is a younger energy. The Knight of Pentacles with the horse can speak to traveling, moving, relocating to another house or for work to another area. It could speak to wanting to put down some kind of investment and buy a house. This Knight of Pentacles also is somebody who's looking for their queen. They don't want to mess around. They want to settle down. They don't want to date, whoever's hot or this or that and fun at the time. They're looking for substance. They're looking for their queen so that they can build. So this is a challenge or obstacle for you, this Knight of Pentacles energy, however that plays out, whether it be an actual person that you have on the back burner who's still on your mind, or if it's you being practical about, your this relationship and wanting to settle down. The challenge or obstacle for the person you're dealing with is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, I feel like because they're the Emperor, the challenge here is that they have to find somebody who fits into their kingdom, their family, their legacy, their lineage, their last name, their wealth. It's all an obstacle for love and romance because they can't just date for funsies. It's like they have to have somebody who fits into their life and fits well, right? So that's how I see it. Ten of Pentacles is not the Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles is very committed energy. That's why you see the estate, the grandfather, the couple, the child, the dogs. It's something where there's a legacy that's, going to benefit generations to come. So this is the challenge or obstacle. You see Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. That's where I'm getting this from. All right, so let's get some Oracle cards. This is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Can we get a card, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 25th to the 27th? For June 25th to the 27th. In love and romance, please. So they're very guarded and they're very vigilant and they're protective of their family and of their loved ones who you're dealing with, okay? You have to be retreat. All right. So it's time to disconnect from the world. This means that on the bottom is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I'll just leave that. When it says retreat, it's saying you guys need to get away from everybody that's making noise. Okay, you need to take this person, you need to go on a vacation or, spend some quality time at a little like trip away, a weekend getaway, whatever. You need one-on-one time to communicate, be honest, and have some alone time so you can reconnect, because it's where other people are just creating obstacles. It's just, or even if they don't mean to, it's just affecting both of you too much. Okay, so codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency. Now, this can speak to being dependent on this person, or for financially or some way, shape, or form, or them being dependent or having dependence on them. Again, I feel like it could be to do with children or their family that are dependent on them, and that's affecting the situation, or it could be you. Okay, and it also speaks to addictions like alcohol, drugs, however that plays out. Let me pull one last oracle card. This is the Amira's Love Oracle by Amira Ceylon. Can you get one last card, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 25th to the 27th? This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 25th to the 27th. Can we get one last card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 25th to the 27th? Anyway, you slice it, it looks like, they want to be in this relationship with you. It's just trying to get past this feeling of guilt for having found this new relationship and how it's affecting the other people in their life. Okay, so they're young female. I feel like that's you, Aries, okay? That you're younger than them. Or it could be, somebody who is perhaps their daughter, maybe, who's obstacles. Obstacles is a young female. It could be a child, it could be a daughter, somebody who's creating obstacles. And this young female is described as somebody who either is younger, okay, and this could be you, or it's describing somebody who still lives at home with their parents, or somebody who's a little bit immature. But let me read it. It's very quick. So it says youthful female, immature girl, living with parents, dreams of the future, fashion and music, under 25 years. So this could be you too. It says dating tip. Be open to love. If love is presented in an unusual way or through someone you wouldn't expect, give them and yourself a chance. All right, let's go to obstacles. Delays and obstacles are in store. The timing isn't quite right with this relationship or situation. The divine or your higher power has put an obstacle in the mix for you to step back and observe the situation with eyes wide open and from a detached perspective. Let go and let God take care of things. So basically, whether this is you or somebody in their life, even the high priestess is a younger energy. It looks like they're a great catch. There's just a lot of like emotional baggage. Up to you, Aries. Doesn't look like there's any big, breakup or anything coming up. It just looks like there's some kind of regrets or guilt that has to be processed still. So some time away, some time alone would really benefit both of you. That's your reading for the 25th to the 27th. I'll be back with your next 3-day reading after I'm done these. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye for now.